And we're back for game two. Ah, so I think we started War Charger last time. I think we start War Charger again.
I want to go Technosmith.
You want to start Technosmith blind?
I want to take a risk.
Okay. I think it.
Live dangerously.
Yeah, I think War Charger into two is a safer play than Technosmith. Uh, yeah. So as long as he doesn't do, yeah, when he double storm colors, we'll regret this. But okay.
Hey, you can say you told. You can
Yes.
say I told you so to me this time.
Okay. War.
Uh, yes,
War
level the
Charger.
War Charger.
Yeah.
That's the best chance of recovering that we have in our hand
Yep.
if he punishes us.
Sure.
But
Yep.
I don't know that he'll punish us.
Yep. I.
Particularly Matrix Warden and Venom Fang are really good cards at turning around that punishment.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. So if he Charnel Titan, that's bad. But if he does something like, sticking a 5/5 Volcanic Giant in front of our Technosmith or something like that, then or an Aegis Conscript. Oh, interesting.
So I feel like we're not punished really at all.
No, no, he leveled the roar. It was a bad situation for him to level the roar, but he really wanted that roar leveled. So he basically sacrificed board position in order to level the roar. So I think we just ignore the conscript and play into other lanes.
I agree. I mean, if he's playing Roar and Conscript, it's a Loya Nutera deck. I think I would rather have the Matrix Warden leveled than the Venom Fang, or the Sparkblade Assassin. So I don't care what we play as long as we play the Sentry in 5,
Yes.
and then either of the other cards in either 2 or 4.
Yeah, so that's a good question.
It's funny because against the last deck, I really wanted the Venom Fang leveled.
Yeah, but I think it's between Matrix Warden and Shard Sparkblade Assassin. Yeah, I'll go with the Matrix Warden. And buffing itself.
Sure.
And the 5/7 is a little bit annoying, but if it costs us a little bit of life, we've got the Technosmith, we're leveling good cards.
Hmm.
Oops. There it says Patriarch. Uh,
So a 5/5. So any of the cards in our hand that you put in front of that Guardian will trade with it. So I'm completely okay putting the Forge Plate Sentry. In fact, I believe that our best plan is to level our War Chargers and Forge Plate Sentry as aggressively as possible
yeah.
against a Wirewood Patriarch. Are we ignoring the Aegis Conscript again, or are we going to drop a War Charger in front of it in order to soak up 10 damage?
Um, hmm. So it soaks up 10 damage, doesn't actually kill the creature. I think I'll soak the 10 damage.
Okay, and then I like putting the Forge Plate Sentry in front of the Guardian.
Okay, so you think Forge? I guess that would give us 2 Chargers leveled and 2 Sentries leveled, which makes me happy. Okay.
I'm also against this deck because they're Loya Nutera. Very, very glad we leveled the Technosmith.
Yes, I'm glad we leveled the Technosmith, and I'm also really glad that he got Roar before Patriarch instead of after.
Yes. I think this game would be a lot harder to recover otherwise.
Yep. And this is an awkward draw. This is an awkward draw courtesy of, yeah, this is an awkward draw courtesy of a high spell count.
Hmm.
So we obviously are leveling the Bear Rider.
Yes, I think that's really good in this matchup.
Yep.
And then I think we're either meta-sighting or playing the Cobra, depending on
Yep.
what he does.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to be able to meta-site, but I don't know.
Actually, I don't think. We'll see. The thing is Feral Instinct and Tech Upgrade don't actually do anything.
Yeah. I mean, Tech Upgrade does something, but yes, the going from level 1 to level 2 is not a significant upgrade.
Hmm.
Both,
So I think it's Bear Rider and Cobra.
okay,
And I like Bear Rider in front of Guardian because it soaks up an extra damage.
yes, because it saves us what? Yes, because it's yay. Okay, but sure, blank board.
I think this actually worked out really well for us.
Yeah, we've got a blank board in front of us and a War Charger 2 in our hand, so I'm happy. Probably not going to play the Ghost Scale 2. The nice thing about Ghost Scale 2 is that 5 damage plus Poison 5 is really strong even against level 3s.
It's correct. That's true. I'd much prefer to play the Venom Fang here if we can.
Yeah, because getting... yeah, because the Ghost Scale Cobra, I mean, it more than doubles going from 1 to 2, but going from 2 to 3 is only a small upgrade. So yeah,
Correct.
we'd much rather get the upgrade on our Venom Fang. Interesting. So he did level the Forge Guardian Beta, but that's really the only scary late game creature he's leveled.
The Ether Hounds with the Patriarch concern me.
Yep.
How I'd like to go about this turn is putting Venom Fang in front of Beta, poisoning the Ether Hound in 1, and War Charger in 2.
Yep.
I don't normally like trading down my creatures, but this still leaves our War Charger at a 9/9, which a level 1 can't take
Yep.
out. But also, because the Venom Fang is going to die, this allows us to move our War Charger out of the way
Yep.
if we want to next turn.
No, I think that's an excellent plan, and yeah, excellent plan, and also I like our hand. Ooh. So
I still like our hand.
yeah, so I think we play the Nexus Pilot,
Yes.
and then
And I also like. I think the choice is between Roar and War Charger.
yeah. So let's see. So if we roaring is the difference for the Nexus Pilot. It's either going to be a 6/3 or a 6/3 or an 8/5. I don't think we play the roar here. I don't think we're getting
I
enough.
don't either.
Yeah,
I think you put the War Charger in 5.
in 5.
You can put it in 4 if you want.
Yeah,
but
I'd rather put it in 4. The reason I'd rather put it in 4 is to yeah, I'd rather just eat that 1 damage from the munitions drone, and then next turn we can decide if we want to move it out of the way or if we want to complete the kill on the munitions drone.
sure. So my thought on why I would consider not putting it in
Yep.
4 is because there's no way we're killing that munitions drone in 1 hit. He's getting an activation out of it anyways.
Ugh. Okay. So War Charger moves to 3.
Yes.
War Charger moves to 3. I like Forge Plate Sentry blocks the munitions drone.
And Matrix Warden in 2 pump the sentry.
Yeah, because that gives us a scary sentry.
Actually, I was thinking that Orient Justicar might be a good play in 2.
Oh. Yeah, actually, I see... Given the deck he's playing, I see how that could have been useful.
Do you think it was the correct play or the wrong play?
I think it's a really close call. So the real question, what can... I
Should
think...
enter in while we're deciding.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think he's really short on answers to a 14/8 Forge Plate Sentry. I'm
Sure.
trying to think
even
about
even the level 2 Patriarch can't get it.
Right, it loses in 1 round to because I think all of his level 2s die immediately to the Forge Plate Sentry and leave our creature around. So I think
Not
if-
the Guardian.
the what?
The Guardian trades with it.
Which Guardian?
Bramblewood?
Oh, the Bramblewood Guardian. You're right, Bramblewood Guardian 2. I had forgot. I see Bramblewood Guardians 2 so infrequently.
So, I like Technosmith leveling the Technician and playing the Cleric.
Yep, sounds good. Play the
And I
cleric
don't
and
block the Hunting Pack.
play the cleric in 3, right? The cleric block.
Let's see, does it... No, because if you're gonna... If you're going to do that, because if it gets buffed by the Patriarch, which it hasn't drawn yet,
Yep.
the cleric doesn't kill it. So if you're gonna play the cleric over the technician, you do not block the hunting pack. You just put it in its own lane.
Okay.
We can kill the hunting pack either way. I think you just ignore it and put the technosmith in 5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be a problem. Okay. And yeah, and he still needs to throw a decent sized creature in front of our forge plate sentry.
This turn makes me really happy.
Yeah.
When did he get that energy search?
Oh yeah, he actually just played out the energy surge early on, which was a
Okay.
questionable move, but
He's given us a lot of time to recover.
yes. And I think we have the better late game, and so giving us time is probably dangerous for him.
So I like pumping our Lightbringer cleric and leveling our sentry with a technosmith, and I think you play the primal surge actually on the
Sure,
cleric.
because he's at 100 life, so we're likely to get another reshuffle.
And he never played the patriarch, so I definitely block the hunting pack
Yep, because we
because he has nothing in his deck that can kill that technosmith other than another level 3 anyways.
yep. Right, because he doesn't have a something like a bear rider or a high power or a high attack. He doesn't have a high attack level 2. Okay. Uh,
So Venom Fanging the Forge Guardian beta and then playing anything on the beta or your Venom Fang kills the beta.
yeah.
And I think I would rather have that beta dead than apply
Yep.
pressure.
Yep. We want the beta dead.
So
We've
what do we
got.
want leveled? Toxic Spores? Or Tech Up?
So let's see. So the options are toxic spores or tech upgrade.
I think Toxic Spores goes better from 1 to 2 than Tech
Yep.
Upgrade does.
Yep. I'm with you. And yeah, and getting the bait off the board is a big deal because we've got a lot of good level 3s in our deck. Like, for example, that Forge Plate Sentry.
Mm-hmm.
So, whereas his beta is really his only really scary level 3. So we're very happy to get it off the board, although it gives us some trample damage. Breakthrough damage, sorry, I often use the wrong terms.
It's okay. And it's about to break through again.
Yeah. Ouch. But we're at 73. The fact that we're at 73 makes me very, very happy.
Yeah, I think that we just need to block it with something to kill it, not
Yep.
care about the damage. I
I
think we also need to block the Ether Hounds though too.
So my inclination is to put the Ionic War Charger in front of the beta because it levels well,
Okay,
and then play the Forge Plate Sentry opposite the Hounds.
sure, I can agree with that.
I mean,
I mean, putting Matrix Warden in front of Beta stops the same amount of damage anyways.
yeah, and it would give us a 25 slash something on our Forge Plate Sentry, and maybe having 25 attack on the Forge Plate Sentry is kind of nice, but we're about to hit another reshuffle, so I want the extra big card.
Yeah. I'm very happy he has not seen that Patriarch 2 again.
Yes. And there's his Technosmith, which he really needed early on if he wanted to keep pace with us.
And here, right before the level, I can't imagine we play anything other than our level 2s.
Yep.
Even if the other cards are equivalent to the board, just this is the time where you stop playing the leveling game.
Yep. Oh, wow. Ho ho! Wait, was that one? That was one hunting pack? Or was that two hunting packs?
That was one hunting pack.
That was one hunt. What did he? What did he do with his other?
Technosmith.
Oh, Technosmith. Yes, thank you. Um, oh well, that makes me really glad I have 60 health. So we just toss out the Tactician and the Forge Plate Sentry. I don't think the lanes matter too much.
I agree.
Keep a couple empty lanes together so that if we draw if we draw a War Charger, we could use the War Charger maybe with the empty lanes. and he has so now he's got 2 beta 3s in his deck going into this reshuffle, which this is really yeah. This is a situation where I'm really glad we're ahead.
I agree.
Nexus
And
Pilot?
he's taking 24 damage, going to 14.
Yeah. So we play our Volt Technician because we want the big guy.
Hold on.
Oh,
I think we're playing Volt Technician and Bear Rider because he can't block all our stuff.
okay.
Definitely play the Bear Rider.
Good call. Yes, because he can't block all of our stuff, and the Bear Rider is the Bear Rider is threatening lethal if he leaves it unblocked.
Also, the Matrix Warden now makes our Forge Plate Sentry lethal as well.
Yeah.
He needs a 4-proc hunting pack to
Yeah.
survive our turn.
Excellent. Oh, he techno-smithed his Patriarch up.
Oh, that's cool.
Interesting.
It didn't help him, but it's cool.
Yeah, it could have conceivably. In general, I mean, Patriarch is an interesting thing to technosmith because I definitely play differently when my opponent has a Patriarch 2 or 3 in his deck.
Can you hit battle so he's
Oh,
not sitting
yeah,
there?
sorry. Okay. Uh,
No
excellent.
offense, just courtesy.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. So we'll be back shortly with Game 3.